We here at Fuzzy Walrus Industries pride ourselves in taking everyday, ordinary, mundane crap and figuring out a way to shove it into your Nerf arsenal. And today is no different. Previously, we brought you the DIY Easy Jolt holster, and today we bring you the DIY Easy Battlebelt. Allow me and my own associates to introduce you to my Battlebelt. And immediately you might think, wow, there's a lot of underutilized space and a lot of crap shoved in here, and you would be completely right. And allow me to explain. I am of a certain thickness, and a vest, like a molly vest or paintball vest or whatever you frickin' call them, well, it inhibits my already inhibited movement. Thus, I went searching for something that I could wear on my hip and around my body that would not inhibit my movement in the front and allow me to kind of get the job done. Previously, I have tried a belt with a bunch of cardboard holsters on it, and all that succeeded in doing is pulling down my pants. Then I got the shield, and that kind of worked, except for it didn't, because I had to have the shield at all times, and it made me a huge target. And I'm already a huge target. But the idea struck me that maybe a tool belt would be very useful in holding all of my crazy gear. The problem was finding a tool belt that fit me. Apparently, there's not a huge amount of fat people that do manual labor. And, well, I don't necessarily believe that because I've seen a lot of ass cracks in my day from workers. But today, or rather the previous day, but today is the day I purchased it, I managed to come across a clearance tool belt that actually fit me. And what's yet, it has some features that I deem absolutely necessary, stuff I didn't realize I needed that I now have. And that, well, that brings us to what we have here. And you can kind of see, and this is unmodified I might add, it has quite a bit of crap in it. And I challenge you to find a holster that will allow you to actually use a cyclone shock as a drawable secondary. Or maybe hold in quite a few magazines, and then have a separate pouch over here for holding your Boomco rounds, and these fit in there quite snugly I might add. Your darts, or your discs over here, vortex discs, and even a flippin' Vigilon. Again, no problem. Not enough? How about the fact that it's got a loop over here that perfectly fits any kind of thin, long secondary, because it's kind of meant for a hammer, but it will hold that just fine. And that, I've got stuff over here to kind of clip items to it. It's got a carabiner over here. It's got this metal plate here. I can't really quite figure out what it's for, although I'm sure I'll figure out a use for it. And, well, just a large variety of crap, and there's still lots more pockets I'm finding as I go about this. But that's not the most important part. For instance, what's the point of having this thing if it just falls down to my ass? And that's where this comes in. Yes, this battle belt, or tool belt in this case, actually has shoulder straps. Meaning I can actually I can strap any amount of gear to me, and all it's going to do is put all of that on my shoulders, which is fantastic. No worries about this thing ever falling down on me, or taking my pants down with it and making me slide into a cardboard box and then getting out. Nope, none of that with this, because it's got the support I need. And in a very, very soon mod, I will actually be able to have some nice shoulder holsters for various blasters that kind of go inside my armpits, so I can carry stuff like Max Payne and do all kinds of crazy. And for whatever reason, they included an archaic cell phone holder that is permanently attached to this damn thing. Now, what would this possibly be good for? Well, I can cut out the bottom, and I can stuff my knife in there, but it already works really well for a jolt. So I have my suicide jolt sitting right in there. All of this crazy crap, and yes, it does have a couple of things that need to be done to it. For example, I need to put more pouches on here, and it will assist me in that. Not only does it have this thick belt right here and then the padding right here, the padding itself has Velcro on it, which means I can double support anything I try to put on there. Kind of like Molly, but not. And that's great for a DIY like me, because that's going to really help in actually sewing together and cardboard crafting some interesting holsters for gear that I might need. And immediately the concern is I need a dump pouch for all this crap. And there's another thing I really want to do. Since I have these actual back braces right here, why not finish my goal in becoming Gundam and put myself some nice sword holsters on here? That way I can actually sheath my swords back here, and then I can have them hanging down and have the actual sheath running up to here. That way, if I wanted to, I could reach back, grab it, pull it forward, and pull it out instead of trying to draw it off my back like an idiot. And of course, it's this, I'm sure these guys really appreciate their logo all over their stuff, but of course it needs to be branded with my logo, my family crest as I hold it. A little bit of work to do, but hey, even just throwing random crap into the belt, it works. And I encourage you, if you're looking for some kind of Nerf holder arsenal thing, you should probably look for something like this. There was quite a few of them at Home Depot, and I've actually tried to walk around and find tool belts and stuff at Harbor Freight, which are ridiculously cheap, but none of them fit me. And, well, if you can find something of a similar fabric, you can have yourself a good time making yourself the exact specifications you need without having to actually order something online and waiting weeks for it to be delivered. So, make it your own, and other than that, you have yourself a wonderful day.